feelings and emotions the day you got the email announcing your acceptance at the program? Like I was expecting the phone call at any day. It's always like I used to sleep and the phone just right next to me. Actually, like when I applied to MEPI, it was my plan A, and I didn't have any other plans, so it was like plan A or nothing.
Oh wow! I clearly remember that day because it was really early in the morning. My parents were still sleeping, so I went into the room and I just like screamed, "I got accepted to LAU!" They woke up, they were screaming and crying. It was just so emotional, like it was an amazing memory, you know.
And I got the email and I remember I screamed, I started crying. I think the opportunity came at the best time it could ever have come, and I think that's the beauty of these programs, is that they really do save people from certain situations.
And the entire time while we were driving from Beirut to LAU-MEPI, we passed by a lot of cities, and I felt that every city had its own theme, its own identity, and as if you were in a different country. Coming from Beirut, I felt like it was so busy and like people were formal and you know, it's all about business. And then as we moved to Jbel, it was just like I was getting to see the more historical and touristic side of Lebanon. For example, we were passing by Junia and I saw Harissa and the Telefreak, and it was just like, I was so curious, you know, what is this? You know, I've never seen something like that and I want to experience it. Tell us about your feelings when you attended first class at LAU.
I enjoyed the course because it talks about leadership, and that's one of the main reasons why we got accepted in this program. But the professor was actually a very interesting professor, like the way he engaged with students and the way we did like activities, and you know, it was a different form of teaching than what we are used to in our usual schools.
But I was also very nervous. I think one thing that I was very concerned about was the fact that I had been Arabic educated for half of my schooling years. So I was worried about coming to an American university with my English skills, especially with writing and so on, would be good enough for the standards. But of course my professors, they were very nice. They eased me into it, and I think LAU really manages to take anyone and really make them feel comfortable.
Tell us about your feelings on the first night in dorms. Like the day I came, there were like students coming all over from Tunisia, from Algeria, so I got to meet my cohort. I felt like I'm a part of a big family, big international family.
I started meeting all these foreigners, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Tunis, as if it's as if I'm literally visiting all these countries at once.
Tell us about your feelings the day when you landed in the US. I was tired. I was extremely tired. But once we did the orientation, they gave us a tour around VCU and we saw how different it is from LAU. So it was a very open environment and we were walking around and everything felt so surreal.
Tell us about your feelings the day you presented your final capstone project to the jury. It was nice to see that, you know, what was once just an idea became a project, a proposal, you know, a presentation with posters and everything.
The day I woke up and just I knew that this is the day, this is the big day. I have to present the capstone, and I couldn't wear the tie, so I let the security guard actually put the tie on for me. I will always remember this for the rest of my life.
But on the day of the capstone, I overslept. And Elise had to wait for me in the bus, and I did my makeup in the bus, and I went and I thought, okay, it started on a bad note, it's going to end on a bad note. And then it was, I was the winner. I'm extremely proud of myself.
Tahani Hussein.
Tell us about the first day of your internship.
It was my professional internship at the National Institute of Human Rights in Bahrain. When I went there, I was super excited, but I was also super nervous, but that's how it was. So whenever during the training period, the first week, whenever they would try to teach me something, I'd be like, yeah, I took this in this course and this is how it is. And they were so amused by it. So everyone was telling them, oh, this is the American University in Lebanon. I was like, it's the Lebanese American University.
I will forever be grateful for tomorrow's leaders and LAU for playing such a huge and vital role in shaping who I am right now.
This whole trip has been one roller coaster after another.
The entire experience is kind of like a memory album for me. It's just such a great experience, and I can never be thankful enough for it and for everyone who was part of it.
Yes, leaving is the thought of, that I'm leaving. It's very sad. It's been home. I really do call this place home. It's been home for 4 years.
Honestly, I'm still in denial. I'm not accepting that in a couple of months I'm graduating. I'm not going to be a MEPI student anymore. I'm not going to be in LAU. I'm not going to be in Lebanon. Overall, I am just very grateful for these 4 years because they're very life-changing.